Good afternoon, everybody. It's Carrie from KDS Insurance Services. How are you doing today? I am posting a video this afternoon because I've had a couple of calls, well, more than that actually, a few calls in the last couple of weeks, and I wanted to readdress a subject that can be confusing for people on their automobile insurance. And so I wanted to talk to you about trailers and how to insure your trailers. Any kind of trailer, that whether it be a trailer that is behind your vehicle or a travel trailer, for example, pop-up trailers, all those types of different things. So let's talk about a trailer that you trail behind your car, a utility trailer, for example. When you trail a trailer behind your vehicle that's moving that trailer is insured by liability insurance. That liability insurance extends from the from the car to the trailer. So if the trailer were, for example, to jackknife, or if you were to hit somebody with your trailer or hit something with your trailer, some property, then the liability insurance that's on your vehicle, your truck, or whatever it is that's moving the trailer, that extends to the trailer, and then that liability coverage would then pay for the damages that you caused to that other party. So you have a trailer here, you have a truck here, and a trailer here, and they're both insured by the same policy. Okay? Now, if you have a trailer and it's an expensive trailer which you have financed from a bank or a loan company, then you are required to carry comprehensive and collision insurance on that. Well, what is that? Well, that comprehensive pays for theft. Collision is if you collide with somebody, and the bank wants to make sure they get paid. So if in fact your vehicle is stolen, the bank is going to get paid first, and then any of the remaining money is going to come to you. So it's important to remember that you have the liability coverage, but unless you actually tell your agent that you need comp and collision on the vehicle, on the trailer is not actually insured for comp and collision from the vehicle that's moving it. Okay, that's important. The liability does, but the comp and collision actually comes separately, and you would put that on the trailer when you add it to your personal auto. So that's really important. Banks want to make sure they get paid. So what happens if you have a pop-up trailer, for example, or a travel trailer, something that you're still towing behind another vehicle? Same thing applies here, except in those circumstances there's additional coverages that are offered, generally speaking, and those are for personal effects. So things that you keep in your travel trailer, your dishes, your personal belongings, your bedding, all that kind of stuff that personally belongs to you, you have additional coverages that your automobile insurance will provide to you in the event that it's a trailer that you actually sleep in or camp in, that sort of thing. Again, you need to have, if that's a financed vehicle, you need to have comp and collision on it, so you can make sure that the bank gets paid or it gets repaired. Your collision is where you would have that particular vehicle repaired. So you have a trailer like a utility trailer, then you have a pop-up trailer, or you have a travel trailer that you actually you live in. I don't know the class number, I'm sorry. But it is a place where you have, one or two bedrooms and one or two bathrooms and a kitchen, and you actually camp in it. You actually can live in it. Most people today, well, not most people, a lot of people today are actually using those due to the housing crunch, and they're actually living in those. So it is important, if you're actually living in a trailer, that you let your agent know, because you want to make sure that you've got adequate coverage to protect your belongings that are actually in there permanently. That's important. The policies have a general minimum on them, but it's not very much money, so you would need to let your agent know so they could increase the personal property that is included in those policies. Then you would have an actual like camper, motorhome, that sort of thing. That's covered completely separate on a separate policy because you don't have a vehicle that is moving it. It is actually moving on its own. It's got its own motor, and so then it becomes a vehicle, and you would insure it as a motor home. That's important. Obviously, it's a big distinction, right? First one is you have a car that's moving it. The second one is an actual vehicle, and so you would need to insure it just like you would an automobile. The differences are the coverages are different, obviously, because it is, as far as the belongings part of it, you still have liability, uninsured motorist, comp and collision, and towing and rental car. But you have some additional benefits, generally speaking, that are added because it is a bigger type vehicle, and so you would have more personal belongings that are actually in that vehicle. So I know it can be confusing for people sometimes, and so just remember there's really two parts to it. One part where you have a vehicle that's moving a trailer or a camper, and then the other part of it where the camper or the motorhome actually has its own vehicle and it's self-sufficient. That is a completely separate policy, and you would need to insure it based upon the type of vehicle that it actually is. So hope that clarifies it for you a little bit. It can be confusing. Just remember you need to talk to your agent, make sure you have your VIN numbers, the year, make, and model, and then the agent can add it to your policy or get you a quote. If it's a new motorhome and you've never had one before, then you would have to secure a new policy. So that's my first video today. I hope you're having a great week wherever you are. I hope you had a nice weekend. We're full force into the Christmas holiday season, so please be safe. If you go shopping, do it in numbers, safety first. And just remember, we have some fire hazards right now in our homes. Make sure you're not leaving your Christmas trees on while you're away, or your outside lights, just to protect your property, and make sure that the Christmas tree is not next to any other fire hazard, like a fireplace. So have a great week. I will catch up with you at the end of the week. Please take a few moments, if you don't mind, stop by my channel, Carrie Devlin Scroggins. Give me a thumbs up if you would, please. I really appreciate it. And always feel free to leave me a comment and like and subscribe. That would be great. Make sure you hit that ding 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 bell so you know when I'm posting a next video, and I would appreciate it, guys. Have a wonderful week. God bless, stay safe, and I will see you at the end of the week. Take care. Bye-bye.